Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I have had like a hell of a night. Um Funny energies around, my channel yesterday, and they're not funny, they're funny to me. And in a sense, it's just like, me not accepting to grow up even as a so-called high priestess. I saw it yesterday for myself. Like, I do not want to grow spiritually, and spirit is pushing me. I am out of the twin flame situations, and there's a reason why I'm doing this reading here. For days, I've been trying to read for the collective, and nothing is happening for twin flames. Believe me, we're like backed against the wall, and it's not just me, it's not just you, it's your person too, and you don't have to believe that either. Like, this growth is coming one way or the other. Excuse me for that. Good morning, Trisha. My love, I'm about to call you love because I'm like, I'm 6 hours ahead of you. I was just waiting for you to wake up. I need to talk to you, love, about this thing that happened yesterday, you know. But that's us being backed against the wall. Hi, Yolanda. Oh, long time. Of course you can. Um, Before I even start, if you want a mini reading, we can do it after this. I will guide you through that with PayPal and everything. And if you want a reading, like a proper one, yeah, you just need to email me. It's anything's doable anytime. Hi, Charla. Yeah, I'll call you Trisha. I need to talk to somebody who witnessed this thing with me. Anyway, backed against the wall. I'm like going after this like La La Land reader to figure out that I'm one myself, not because I don't push myself, but because I reject anything that's negative in this life. And I cannot do that, like, not all the time. And this thing caught up on me yesterday. You have no idea. I'm rejecting the energy, but I'm accepting the negativity. So I don't want this in my life, but I'm accepting the growth, so let's grow. Let's me know, because, I'm pushing some like decks to the side. My so-called twin flame deck, I can't even find it. I don't know where it is because I put it aside. Is this one here is a sign, because normally I always start with it. So let's go on. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you, Charla. Just like take it easy on me, please. Anybody who's got like that true love, yeah, send it to me, please, in your spirit, in your heart, because your girl needs, like, I don't know, a hug, a spiritual hug. I don't even know what I need, but let's start. Welcome everyone. Let's brush away the negativity that there is just for a night. Yeah, I love the sun shining, and today's a brand new day, period. That's fine, Yolanda. Just really nice to hear from you. Absolutely. Let's go on. I got it. Inner temple, but in reverse. You see what I'm trying to explain to you? Because I don't usually read this deck in reverse. Awakening, as I'm trying to correct the energy. Some of us do not want to see what's going on inside. And the dilemma is in that is that, like, we're seers, light workers. Myself is so obvious. Certain things I do not want to see. Whether you're seeing it or not, it's happening. Whether you're seeing it or not, something is going to force you to come out of yourself. This one here for the masculine and the feminine. And if you're feminine listening to me, your masculine, he's going through some shit. Excuse my French today, because, I'm tired. I'm tired of being like polite. They're going through something, and if you're real divine feminine, something is happening within you too. I don't care who you are, whether it's your family, your money, your soul, a soul shock. Something is in front of you to be like, girl, wake the F up. Is happening into this awakening. The stuff you don't want to see about yourself. Hi, brains and beauty. I like your name. What lights you up? Is not really like the idea of anything lighting you up, is that sense of the stuff that you do not want to see or acknowledge about yourself. Yeah, time to wake up, but you need to identify this thing that's like either messing with you, triggering you and stuff. Otherwise your masculine in this life, it's going to keep like bringing it to you until you surrender. You need to figure out what's the issue. And I hope somebody's following me, like your core issues, your soul issues. Otherwise, the universe is going to keep on like messing with you until you say yes. Deep replenishment. I keep getting that energy lately, and it comes in many forms, like twin flames being totally fed up with the whole journey, being exhausted, being out of energy, being done, being out of patience. Like, believe me, something is happening to the collective, especially if you're a true feminine. And me, I definitely choose the deep replenishment, I'm hopping on this train. I'm like, if this is my life, yeah, or let me make something out of it. Welcome the energy, even if you're over there like stripped, bare by the experience. Is happening in your favor, and you don't have to believe me. Boundaries are there for a reason. We can't apply them, it seems, with people, for most of us, especially our masculines. Like, a lot of feminines don't have boundaries with their masculine, but it's funny the thing that they would like try to protect within themselves. That there is untouchable, and your masculine can do anything to you as long as you don't get to know yourself. And I hope that you have heard me. What is not aligned or needs to change into that card of awakening? And even this, what lights you up, this thing that's messing with you like innerly, that there is from nobody else. Yeah, it's time for you to figure it out and figure out what really needs to change, and that there has nothing to do with anybody. They're just like a reflection, and they're going to show it to you, nothing else. Oh, the crumbling tower moments, my people. Especially if you're a true one, something has happened either yesterday, the day before, is happening tomorrow, period. Something is going down. If you're a true divine being, you can feel it for the moment. This card here is heavy, the crumbling to like Anna, grandmother of Jesus, but more so like laying foundation and divine plan. What's happening now is what I call the aftermath of this like Miss Rona situation going on, because you can't be speaking of her on YouTube. This one here is the aftermath of that there was like something spiritual, yeah, and a lot of people are going to be feeling that in their lives, like whatever it used to be, believe me, it cannot be the same anymore. And if you're a real one, you can feel that. Hang on, Yolanda. Something is pushing you like to raise your energy or your situation or your life, making you lose something, everything. Like, I don't know how to explain this. Is like literally pushing the reset button on us. Like, is this really how you're living? Is a little bit what I'm hearing, from spirit is amazing. Believe me, into that card of transformation and deep replenishment here, a lot of us will be given no choice anymore. You can see this like on the global scale, yeah? But global, you're included. So it will manifest in some form in your life, and you don't have to, believe me. Tower moments to force you to press the reset button when it comes to yourself, feminine and masculine. Break the chain, reset button on these people. Exactly, Council of Light, divine orchestrations, helpers, in the subtle realms. You don't have to believe me. Backing you against the wall so that you would know yourself. Giving you everything that you don't want in front of you so that you would be forced to change. It's orchestrated into the initiation, that there would be your rite of passage. And I hope that you have heard me, masculine and feminine. We're the lucky ones, feminine, because the universe is not going to destroy us. But these guys, they're going through things, work, money. Men are losing money, and women is like a soul shock in some form. And I hope that you have heard me. in order to do that, love, to be able to like not distantiate like dreams from reality, you have to be a hell of a spirit, my love. Not everybody can do that, and that sense of repetition, yeah. Ay, ay, ay. It's a loop, my love, in some form, and it's more of a dream in some form. Because if it was reality, you wouldn't be repeating anything. You would go to bed feeling a certain way and wake up to be like, oh, I know what I have to do for myself today. Even if it means like stop being in this state in between, because it's repeating itself. So I'm cutting the repeating. You would think like that. You're drifting like a lot of people. In other terms, like losing grip with reality, like a lot of people. That there is like protection a little bit, because otherwise this journey would drive you crazy, you know? If I may say, if you're listening to me, you're lucky. I'm a true divine feminine, true twin flame, or not twin flame, whatever it is. Yeah, it's real for me. It's not no, I got my man in the background, and let me just read for things that I do not understand. I am in this with you. Absolutely. Let me go on. But it's the truth. I'm on a true journey, and the most important to me is the spiritual journey, and that there it renews itself every day, and no repeating, nothing. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, I'm so lost, because believe me, this twin flame thing is not in me anymore. It used to be like automatic. Yeah, people choosing to start a cycle anew, being like, what's good, my brother? Is it going to be to the left, or are we going to go right together? What is it? Some people are going to be asking themselves like true questions into that card of boundaries and breaking the chain. Hello. What is it? What is it going to be? Whether about your life, your love life, your money, your work, anything, you would feel it like, I got to make up my mind into starting this new cycle for myself. That's the energy of the moment. Everybody's fed up. Everybody's like attacked in some form, like, please, Lord, just spare us, and don't send none of these like viruses to us anymore. Otherwise, we're really going to die the next time, you know. If you're resonating with me, because now I'm like skipping through my loves. Somebody loves you. Somebody really, you hear the sirens outside, somebody loves you, period. A man loves you, most likely, if you're a woman listening to me. You see, these problems I'd be talking about is coming into these tower moments. People having problems, like, really, I don't need problems in my life. And that there is a childish way of thinking emotionally, is what Spirit is saying to me. I reject a lot, yeah. A lot of you dive into this thing too much. So that's how I can. But even if I'm not like that, I have to learn to stop welcoming this energy of like problems and conflicts and like cyclic things, always the same thing. You mess with me today, I forgive you tomorrow. You mess with me, the day after again in the same fashion. Like, and I can't even say you're insulting my intelligence if that's you, because I keep allowing that to happen. So you can't even say he really did anything to you, because if you weren't up for it, into this like emotional immaturity, it would never go down. And it is not really it, it's just because I'm trying to stay polite. It would never go down. And to me, you see these boundaries here into like me being a Cancer. Oh, there's certain things that I do not play, my people. But Spirit is saying, even to me, that's like a childish way to be about things. But this one here, take it how it resonates. A lot of you, the problems that you're encountering is your own fault, is your own making, because you refuse to grow emotionally. So the universe is not going anywhere. That wall is not going anywhere. It's just your hand that's going to be tired of punching in it. And I hope that you have heard me. Exactly. That maturity is needed. Maturing, getting out it together. Like together. Oh, I'm up for the journey. if like taking care of your business or like trying to make money is not enough, I'm telling you, there's a step past that, and is right here in front of us into this King of Pentacles. This one there is like going to your limits to see what can come out of you in the flesh and in this life here. Don't let this guy slow you down. It's like the story of your life that's like unfolding in front of you. This every chapter is like is for you to learn, to grow, to become like this, the best version of yourself, squeezing out of all of the potential you have. Your life story is going to push you to that. So whatever happens to you, welcome it and try to always grow, grow, grow day by day. Hi Dale. This one here is that ultimate growth. I'm ready for it, but Lord, please don't scare me, because I'm a gentle spirit. There are many things I can't handle. If like spare me, Lord, yeah, I'll push myself to the limits. What's this? This is sick, because I'm like, it doesn't even fit. That's why I don't like twin flame readings anymore. If you're listening to me, especially if you're Queen of Wands, yeah, most likely your guy, he's lying to you. Sorry. He's lying to you. He's like messing with you. And that guy is real. So if anybody questioned, especially if you're dealing with the King of Pentacles and you're Queen of Wands, or that guy, whatever, these don't have like major arcanas, this poker decks, believe me, you're going to see that lie, but it'll be too much for you to handle. And the roles can be reversed. It's fire and pentacles situation. Somebody's lying here and somebody's about to find out. And somebody's going to regret a lot lying here. And it doesn't necessarily have to be pentacles and fire, meaning like Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. But if you're not an Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, do not trip. If you are Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, somebody's lying to you. Most likely, if you're a woman, they're lying to you. Yeah, it's happening. That's exactly how it's happening. And whoever lied to you, they're regretting it inside. It's weighing heavy on them, but it doesn't change the light that I'm seeing here. A lot of you started talking to your DMs or like being in touch with them, communicating with them, and something came up again. But those communications, they were real. Yeah, and then something came up again into hurting you again, interactions happening, and that guy is not just he ran off this time he hurt you along the way. That's why you cannot welcome him back in your life over and over again into that Five of Wands. It's not even going to be the same thing. Each and every time is going to get worse. So, sometimes cut things off, but you can't. And this one here is the problem. Thank the Lord Almighty, I'm freed from this here. And it feels so good. Let me share the energy with you. Anything to be with somebody. Anything to have the warmth of this person here. And it's not even, particular person. It's just the person that, your negative energy is clinging on to. When you come to your true energy, you wouldn't even want that person anymore the way that they are like to you today. Believe me. If you were in your right energy, you wouldn't like, I need to open up a dictionary in English again to get the right word, but you wouldn't even tolerate, is not the right word, the stuff that these people be doing to you, all of that for the sake of like what? Kisses? Love making, warmth, yeah. This one here is that illusion into the Seven of Swords, yeah. He's like, check me out, I'm here. You need somebody to love on you. Not like this type of fantasy, This one here is that romantic love type of culture that's messing up the essence of woman and man together. And a lot of us are falling for it. Life is not a movie. If not, it's your own movie. So you better catch it. You better really look at it. Some people is madness. It's just the madness of trying to be in a relationship so much so you're like sacrificing your life to that principle, quite frankly. It's just, you see that? Just the thought of being with somebody. It's an illusion. If you think this way, it's an illusion. That there should, it's like feeling like only somebody else can complete you is the illusion. But some of you are living your life on this principle. I need him to kiss on me, to make love to me, to acknowledge me, and I need him all the time. Most likely that's the reason why this guy is not manifested in your life, especially if you're a divine feminine, because for others the universe does not care. It's like Adam and Eve, just get together, do what you do. But if you're true and is trying to tell you or teach you the truth, or you say you're seeking for the truth, yeah, you're going to find it in yourself only. These dual situations, if it's not the sun and the moon and that duality, that's all. You learn from the duality, but not from your person themselves. You have your own self, and I hope you understood me. You cannot find yourself in your match. They'll just show you anything you don't like or that you should have to work on yourself. It's just going to be a reflection. It always comes back to self. This is amazing, but I have to give the message. If it's pentacles underneath, yeah, it is. Work situations, money situations, people losing money. Check yourself and where you are, and I can tell you how to counteract this energy with these pentacle situations. Show the universe that you don't care about money. If you hang on to it, it's going to be a problem, because it's trying to test you into losing something, like physically. Just welcome the journey. Yeah, exactly, into this Three of Wands. Welcome the journey, whatever is to come. And if I may say, choose to be in the energy of like unconditional love towards yourself instead of being heartbroken from somebody else. Especially if you're dealing with the damn King of Swords, you need to worry about yourself. Let him run away from you. I'm dealing with the King of Swords. Yeah, he can run. I don't even care anymore, because I know wherever he's going to find me there. Let's go on. And it's like you would have spent your life without me, but I'm going to spend my life without you. Just we'll meet there, but I'm not waiting for you. Transformation, I can feel it, an energy backing us against the wall, like our wall, to be like, don't move, don't you move. You're about to deal with yourself. Now you deal with yourself. And when these energies fall onto you, you don't have to believe me, my people, you're going to be crying. If you don't pour tears, yeah, then you're not there yet. And if you cry, then you know exactly what I'm speaking about. You better start listening to the right people when it comes to your what you call it, spiritual journey. Is all I'm here to tell you, really. The right people. And to this union is me being one with the universe, my people, right now. You better listen to the right people. If you're trying to do this thing called like your life, or like your spiritual lives, the right way. Don't let these people fool you. Is all. Use the energy and the experience to like forever transform your energy into something greater and greater and greater every day. Clear karma. The situations that you'll be encountering, they're just there to clear some form of karma. Hi, Maurizio. Yeah, go on, make your money, honey. Just don't listen to me. A lot of us clearing up karma as well. And when you do, don't get discouraged into that card like soul song. Just know instead that these karmic situations, or like these bad experiences, they're there, to transcend your spirit, Is all. I'll share something with you. To me, my spirit is everlasting. So, I'm not even worried about this whole like reincarnation, this and that, because it's like, if you try to figure out two or three, you're going to be missing the 200 or 300 of lives that you've lived before. And I really have the feeling, that my spirit is going to live on forever, even if it's not in this very form here. So just keep moving forward, my people. Whatever it is, you're walking towards the light, yeah, is going to get better. because your soul, it never die. And I hope that you have heard me. It only gets better, your soul, if you're the right type of spirit, and that there is a slow process. It takes lives after lives after lives. And I hope you're catching this message, because I don't really speak of stuff like that. But into that card awakening, oh yeah, somebody's going to hear me. To be like, let me live life the right way. Let me walk this like journey to the right beach, instead of going through this madness. It is not working for excuse me, working for me. How many times will I have to see that? Learn not to respect people who hurt you, period. When you get that in check, you're going to see that balance more so. Everything is going wrong, but the truth is nothing has gone wrong, and you are the universe. It's all orchestrated. It's for your own growth. And to anybody listening to me, if this person is not giving you pure love, yeah, they're playing with you. Hi, Tanya. They're messing with you. This one here, we need the true love. What else? Like, loneliness, solitude, like despair. Is this what you got for me? You can keep it, my brother. This one here's the one I'm waiting for. The one who would know how to love me the right way. And if he can't, I'm a queen of cups. I can do it for myself. And please, just resonate with the energy. You can love on yourself. You don't need nobody else. And actually, that loving is going to be better because it's coming from you. Nobody's tricking you. You don't even have to double, question yourself. It's like, this one here, I know it's real because I can hear my own thoughts. So I know the love I have for myself is like pure. I can't explain this. You can't lie to yourself if you're a real person, but others can. So let me love myself and take whatever you can give me. Oh. King of Swords are working on themselves, and Spirit is saying it is the truth. If you're dealing with the King of Swords, because they're the problem, they're working on themselves right now, and that's the truth. But I'm liking all these kings, yeah. That's emotional immaturity. And it's funny because you can be spiritual and still be emotionally immature. You can be like really rising high in vibration, and still be like down to earth, absolutely immature. That there is this thing that we all have in common today, if you're listening to me. We don't even know what we're doing. On one side, we're getting the knowledge. On the other side, when it's like, meant to be applied, people be breaking down. Mistakes, stuff you regret afterwards, people just toying with your feelings. You can when this happens, yeah, you're an adult, somebody toys with you, you can always feel it inside. But most of us, we just let it slide. Like, really, me, I don't let anything slide, yeah. But in the form, I'm very immature, emotionally. You're like, so a lot of you guys, if I may say so, you're too porous. You let too much, get to you. Myself, is the prison I built around myself that's making me emotionally immature. Doesn't change anything, same thing. People messing up their lives because, they're not emotionally mature enough to demand from somebody to love them the proper way, most likely. And I hope that you have heard me. Demand it. Stop living in this, like, this one here is that opium to the masses, but like with your heart, you're living it, most likely. Absolutely. This here is that romanticism. When I look into like Indian culture, my people, and this like or other culture, but these weddings that they arranged there. Maybe I sound old fashioned to you, but they knew what they were talking about. It's better to find the match that the universe has got for you, something that's orchestrated instead of wandering around like following what's going on in the movies, and in the like music or videos or whatever these kids, trying to push onto us. I can see it here that romanticism is killing people. Expecting for your relationships to be like they do it in the movies. Mine is not like, the one I saw from somebody else. You got your own life. You don't look like anybody else in the flesh. What told you, or what makes you feel like your love life is going to resemble anybody else's, is what I'm reading, people being dreamers, because in essence they don't even know what true love is. Therefore they're living in this darkness, trapped in this very concept that I'm describing, not being able to see above that, to figure out like what true love really is. Me, I don't even question things that much. You'd be very surprised. All I know, if I cannot see it, yeah, if you don't deliver this love to me, then you must not love me. Let's keep it cute. You must not love me then. A lot of us, this energy is going to push you towards what? Yeah, running away from your guy until he treats you like the guy I just described. If you're not, you don't find yourself on your way. Thank the Lord for some laughter. Oh, thank you, my God. Thank you. I thought I was never going to laugh again, my people. That's how I slept yesterday. Like, should I give up on my cards? Believe me, a feeling to make you feel like, let me escape this, either yourself or the situation. If you don't find yourself like on your way, into this energy of finally wanting to heal, this one here, sleeping better, eating better. Can I just be happy? Like, can my body just feel good without being tired or feeling some kind of crazy energy because I'm too worried, or I'm like dealing with the person who does not love me? Some of you are going to be feeling like this, like, I need to sleep, you know, I need to feel good, rest, something. So let me run away. So you'll see it's happening. A lot of you would be like, whoever is not loving you the right way, let me run away from you because this thing here is not working with me. Backing you against the wall, rock bottom, and everything is happening for you, my loves, in your favor, in the making, in this like transformation. Just remember that nothing has gone wrong. And keep singing the right soul songs to yourself. Any positivity you can push into yourself, that's how you what you call it, you hold on to a spiritual journey. You need to stay positive. You don't have to believe me. High priestess, like, I know what I'm speaking of today. Path of least resistance, my people, whatever may come my way. That's it. Don't pray to the Almighty or to Spirit or anybody. He's the one, or it's the one, like pushing this thing onto you, girls, guys, girl. It's doing it to you. So just accept it. It's what's happening. I don't have to explain this. Just accept it, into knowing that life is the way that it is, but you're part of it. That's the path to happiness, Spirit is saying to me. That's the true path to happiness, Spirit is saying to me, and I hope somebody caught this message. Into this Four of Wands, like, you think I'm joking. Spiritual stability is what is going to bring about this happiness that nobody can take in your life. And I hope you have heard me. And when you reach the spiritual happiness, stability and this happiness, or whatever may come your way into this Five of Wands in reverse, problems will no longer be problems. And to tell you the truth, yeah, I've reached that stage. I'll say it again. You see this one here? To the darkest of nights, yeah, comes the brightest of mornings. It's always like that, even if, it's like tricky. You see this light outside? I knew it was coming today. So when I slept yesterday, I was like, Lord, this is too much for me, but please bring about tomorrow. Tomorrow is here. I hope you're following. When you're in tune with your spirit, yeah, nothing can bother you. Nothing can really get through you. And even if it, like, gets through you for a second, you can bounce off of it, is what I'm seeing here. But I'm seeing people being to the path of like least resistance is what this twin flame journey should really be teaching you, to the point where you're like, I'm amazed the Queen of Wands is not here. Like, I don't give a fuck, just bring it. But be gentle with me, because I say I'm a gentle spirit. Done. From the opening literally to the end, done. Being childish is what we are going to be doing. And into this Chariot in reverse is the very thing that a lot of us have been trying to protect, or to stay away from, that growth. And if you don't believe me, all this energy that you're giving to your counterparts instead of diving into yourself, yeah, that there is stumping your growth. And you do that purposely, but then not really. Sometimes people don't even realize it doesn't change the game. If you're worried about somebody else, you don't have time for yourself. And essentially, everybody listening to me, yeah, that's what you're doing. But the problem is, like, most of you have been doing it for way too long, and the universe ain't got no time to be wasting with a lot of us anymore. It's happening. It's happening to me. And I'm like, you don't have to believe me. For a lot of you, if I were you, I wouldn't even entertain like speaking with this guy anymore until you can feel this balance here. Because I'll tell you why, every time it's going to come like to go from bad to worse every single time. You're waiting for communication, and then this communication comes about is worse than before, because you never like asked for the balance. You're just worried about this communication. Spirit is saying to you, F the communication, think of the balance within the relationship. I need to see this. Yeah, anything that's the this one here is for me. I hope you reach the stage where problems become no problem, and like path of least resistance, as this flying spirit is saying to me, like, yeah, girl, you're really there. Nothing bothers you anymore. Into that high priestess, I can see it. But my message to you is, stop like rejecting this spiritual school onto you. Why you don't want to learn? Learning is beautiful, and I'll tell you why. A lot of you a lot of you have to understand that in order to acquire, this type of energies, intuition to the third eye chakra, you need to be by your damn self. Didn't I tell you it's all happening within you? It's orchestrated for you to be lonely, feeling miserable, is because you're worried about what's going on outside. You need to see what he's got going on. That's how you get these gifts. And you don't have to believe me. Whatever may come my way, Lord, and if you take me today, I'm happy. And I hope that you have heard me. To this what I'm saying, yeah, you don't have to believe me. Spirit is saying, yeah, that's why I rock with you. That's why I choose you. You don't have to believe me. Yeah, time to. You think this is negative energy? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. It's just maybe my delivery. I'm sorry. I'm an African, French, growing up, speaking English to you. Whatever it is, this one here is positive. You have no idea. No idea. Absolutely nice energy. Chasing away, like a hell of a night. That's what I do. A lot of you, of the truth, yeah? As I'm delivering it to you, it makes sense. It makes sense. But you're trapped. That's the one you have to work on, because let me tell you, if you're trapped, you see this something here is because somebody's got a power on you that you should not let them have. Like that, there is the one you come outside to figure out like who is really messing with me. And if it's you, I'm Xing you out because I am free, period. Be careful of being trapped by your guys. They have too much power on you. And I hope that you have too much power on you, because in this here, the way my spirit is seeing it is actually reversed. You're the one who's clinging on to them for your lives. Yeah, he's got you trapped. Clinger. You breathe for him and forgot to supply yourself. It's not pride. It's that pain inside of you that a lot of you cannot see. It's the very pain that's like forcing you to go about somebody who does not care for you. And most likely, if it's not from like spiritual reasons, you know, spiritual things manifest. Check your parents out. Check your fathers out. Your mothers out. Yeah, that's how it like expresses itself in the physical. Something about you is feeling home by allowing somebody to treat you like that. So the true question is, where do you come from? And the other one is, who are you? That's all you need to know about somebody, and I can see it here. Inner child, like you think I'm joking with you. Your parents are the most likely like your upbringing or like your situation is like the manifestation of whatever you need to know in this life here, karma, past life, whatsoever. It starts very early. People breaking you to the point you feel comfortable loving somebody who treats you like crap. That's what makes you feel good, should let you know how much like certain situations can mess a human being up. But there's growth that can be acquired from that. And if it's your life, you know, don't reject it. There's something in that. There's something in being, I don't know how to explain this, but having this particular type of lives or even pain, yeah, there is power behind pain. Figure it out. If you have a special destiny, embrace it like a You know, Spirit is saying, to say it again, my Lord. Sorry for the slip. Same thing with me. I cannot repeat it, you know. But believe me, the stuff that I say, oh, you know how to deal with your sadness now. Just repeat it. Go, come back. Repeat it. You will know how to deal with your sadness. Somebody better listen to this and put it on repeat. You don't have to believe me. Some of you, you've been waiting too long, that there is killing you inside. Some of you are hurting today, my loves. Just be patient. You know it's going to get better. Yeah. Nothing is constant in this world here, not even a day or a night. You know, this hole in the soul eventually is going to go away. Just have patience. And if patience is the cause of the hole in your soul, oh, you better, you know, make the whole thing implode or explode at this point, you know, to be like, no, I've waited way too long. You're the negativity in my life, you know, for some of you for 10, 20 years. And if you're the problem, then I'm Xing you out. There are solutions and you have to find it into staying positive, Yasmin, absolutely. And patience, past a certain stage, you know, believe your girl is not even a virtue anymore, is what I've figured out lately. Stop being so focused on your twin flame journey. This occupation, this like obsession, you know, on somebody else is preventing you from knowing yourself. You're worried about the wrong thing. And I hope that you have heard me. Yeah, about this somebody not courting you. Missing a whole life over somebody not courting you. Like, really? Or keep your court whatever to yourself then. Never making you a priority. Oof. I don't care about the twin flame thing anymore. But I can tell you, if anything, not courtship, I don't care, but him not seeing who I was into this privileged lady in reverse order, my DM, he's going to feel this one here. Anything else I don't care about, but you couldn't even see me for who I was. Oh, I got you, my love. This one here you're going to hear about, because I always knew who I was. And your masculine is like that too. You know it's him, yeah, but he's like playing some games. One day they will figure it out, believe me. Me, I'm checking him on this one here. You see that? Official person in reverse. I'm checking him on this one here. You should have known from the beginning that he was mine and that I was the privileged lady of the situation, just like you. thrive, and he will figure it out. Live your life to be like, boy, I'm tired of you. We need this balance here, and F this patience here. And if it's nothing happening, then let it be that. Yeah, but don't lie to yourself. If he's not talking to you, he's not talking to you. I don't know how to explain this. Me, I don't care about cellular phones, but you know how quickly it takes for you to like dial somebody's number. It doesn't take 2 years or 6 months or 20 years, especially if you love them. You need to, I don't know how to explain this, accept the reality of this person not courting you instead of living in a fantasy. They're not talking to you, they're not talking to you. And stop worrying about them and what they got going on so much to worry about yourself. And you know, the craziest part, some of you, this thing here that we're doing is affecting your job, your work, because you're probably dreaming, you know, over there. You're probably watching like twin flame readings at work, and everything is affecting your money and your work and your careers and things like this. Because everything that you have, you just throw in the twin flame situation, all of your energy, there's nothing left. Is stumping your growth, even your money. This one here, I'm not materialistic here, but since a year, oh yeah, I'm about my money. My money. Not to buy stupid stuff, but yeah, this the one, you know, once I figured that out, I'm like, no more. If I have to be without you, then let me make something out of the time without you. I'm making money, you better believe it. Like, be careful with exactly. Do you see that? He's depleting you of energies that you could be putting on yourself. Thief. And some of you don't even have money because this one here, let me help you flip the poverty. You're very rich. You're richer than you know if you're like resonating with me. It's just people cannot see it and you cannot see the riches I'll be talking about. The problem is that some of these situations with the hole in the soul, the imbalance, the longevity, somebody's stealing your energy, you can't even work anymore, you can't even court somebody else, and you're losing money too. It's time to put this thing to an end. Into this card of family room. How y'all doing? Are you sitting well? Oh, this one here is a family room, and I hope somebody caught the message. I hope you're sitting well. If you were here, I'd offer you some to drink and to eat, believe me. That's the room. Work on your partnership. But this one here, because me, I can tell you at DMs, they can trick us in spirit, or these bad spirits, whoever they are. Work on, like, don't give up on me. Girl. Work on it. Yeah, I'm going to work on it, but the right way, even if it means being without you. Because working with you, you keep telling me you do not want to. There's no way we can work it out together. Then let's work it out, you know, separately. Hello. I got to. I need to flip because I don't read this deck in reverse. But today it's in reverse. You need this one here. I'll flip them, you'll understand. You don't believe me. It's actually work at it individually, because the guy could not see the sign. He could not see that you are his soulmate. You know, when you work on this relationship here with him, not separately, is when these guys would pay attention to the signs that, you know, he's been receiving just like you, into acknowledging to you, like, yeah, you are my soulmate. And if he's like a shy guy, he needs to show you at least with his body or proximity to you, but not on the other side of the world talking to me like once every blue moon, and me like sacrificing my life for that. No, no, no. You be in my life, close to me, sitting next to me to whisper all these good things to me. Then I know I can work on this. Otherwise, I'm working on myself. Period. That's it. Healing family issues. That there is the thing I talked about earlier. Your parents, your upbringing, like, you know, where spirit pushed you into existence here is going to tell you so much about yourself, but you need to look into it. And I hope that you have heard me look at your upbringing and your family, like what you call it, units and things like this, to see, to really see, you know. I have one more card here. This idea of not being able to move on. Please share the energy with me. Let's move on. Me, I want to know what's next, you know, because I know I'm still breathing, I'm still living, meaning it's not over. Yeah, well, let's figure out. Let's get there. And I hope that you have heard me. So that, loves, that was my reading for you. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon.